Mac, I read the news today.
I read
boy.
the news today. Oh, boy.
You see this? You hear about this?
What about it?
Remember Tom Brady?
I do recall him.
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
Yeah, he was solid at football and life.
Mm-hmm. Well, life, now we're starting to say, what in the H is going on over here? Because it broke this week that after the passing of his dog, I believe in the year 2023, Tom Brady has cloned that dog, and he is now running around with a cloned dog. That's a good response. Cough.
I really don't have an issue with this.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Because in many cases, when people lose a pet, they go out and get the same breed. So if you loved your pet, you might as well double down and get the 2.0, right? Santa's little helper. Just keep doing it. Why not? I understand it gets a little weird, and there's a little bit of an ethics thing at play here. But at some point, I think we're going to be cloning human beings, so we might as well start doing it with pets.
Number one, I'm almost convinced that the place that cloned Brady's dog just gave him a dog that looked the same.
That's definitely possible. I could see that.
And as pointed out in our podcasting chat by Wesley Sykes, I mean, if Ben Stiller could fool Robert De Niro and just spray paint Jinxie Cat's tail, they could probably fool Tom Brady.
Yeah, but Ben Stiller couldn't fool Robert De Niro. That was the whole
The
thing.
cat was in the house.
I mean, cat was in the house.
The cat was in the house.
Not for long.
The dog's in the house right
within
now.
24 hours, you realize it wasn't Jinxie Cat.
But at first, he was like, this is Jinxie Cat.
Sure. Yeah.
It wasn't until Jinxie Cat ruined the house that Bobby D was like, this is bullshit.
I don't know. I've never known you or the Antonelli family to own a dog.
Never.
So I don't know. You're just not you're not a pet person.
No, not a pet person. And, well, it's too hard to take care of myself. But you know what
years,
could?
I've dealt with 2 dog deaths that my father had over the years, and those are traumatizing. I think thinking about it, I think I would have been okay with it. In fact, my dad's on his 3rd dog of my lifetime, and he reused the name from the first dog. First dog Nikita, 2nd dog Dakota, 3rd dog now Nikita again.
Should have been
Nikita also.
Should have named it Nakhthrita.
3 different dogs, 3 different kinds of dogs. First one was a Shepherd American Bulldog mix. Second one was a straight Shepherd. Third one is a Husky. Reusing the name is more weird to me than cloning the dog. I clone the dog and name it something different, I think, is less weird than using the same name.
I do like that as a show because you outweigh my opinion. We're pro cloning pets. But as I mentioned earlier, it's very difficult even taking care of myself. I'd be into human clones. I'd be into a clone of myself in the house.
Just to do, like, simple tasks?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, we watched The Substance, and we know that.
Well, I'm not saying to extract a better version of myself. I'm my best version right now.
At some point, the clone you
past my prime
is gonna want to fight you to be you.
Well, Mickey's 17.
Yeah. And can you beat your clone?
No.
You're going to be more tired than the clone.
I'm way more tired than my clone.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to have a belly button. That's how clones work, right?
Right.
We've all seen Kyle XY.
Yeah.
Now, we're definitely looking at the possibility of my clone being able to seduce my wife, right?
Well, there's a massive benefit for her to have 2 of you, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean...
I'm not lasting long.
Yeah, I guess. So then the family's going to miss having the 2 of you do activities. So then do you end up with a second clone? So now real Goo's dead, but 2 clones are alive.
Wait. Are we talking like when you chop off the head of a dragon, you get 3 dragons?
Well, you just make another clone. So
no,
now the
I'm
clone
still
is more
myself,
obedient.
But then there's another clone.
No, I know. And now I'm saying you've been killed by clone 1.
Oh, no.
But now clone 1 is overwhelmed by how many tasks he needs to do. He's like, you know what I need? I need a clone. So now clone 2 comes along. Now clone 2's doing the mundane tasks.
Mm-hmm.
Clone 1's living your former life.
I am curious. I'll have to ask my wife later. Would the amount of pleasure of having 2 goos around, would that offset the annoyance of having 2 goos around?
Either way, it's a lot of goo.
It's a lot of goo. It's a lot of goo.
1, Goo, 3, yeah! Goo! Jaws 3! Goo! King of Queens! Goo! Meryl Streep! Entertainment!
I'm Goo.
And I'm Mac.
And we are the Mac and Goo program. We bring you whatever this is.
Yeah, whatever this is. This is from Goo's Juicy Six-Pack Mind.
Yeah.
The mind that brought you the Goo's Juicy Six-Pack. We got a little draft episode
What
here.
we're calling this, and you'll see it in the title, Delicious Little Draft.
Okay.
Nope, Delicious Little Trio. There we go. Sorry.
Oh, all right, like a carne trio.
Right, because we're doing 3 little drafts in one. I don't think any would be good enough to have their own episode.
Mm-hmm.
Having said that, I think they could all have their own episode except for the middle one where I am out of my league.
Okay. Yeah, that's yeah. Agreed.
So why are we doing drafts? Well, it's the fall and it's windy.
I mean, what better time than to do a draft?
It's draft season.
Updraft, downdraft, there's wind involved.
October is over. October, which we forgot about 3 weeks ago, is over. So we need a new thing for this month. So without further ragu.
And now time for what you've all been waiting for. The year right now when the streets are paved with gold. We don't want no dead hoofers, only ducky shine crackers. A fuddy-duddy may do, but no gobbledygook. Only the best of the best will be taken in the draft. But not just any old draft. It's the Mac and Goo draft.
That's right, other Goo. That could be a clone of Goo. Goo singing. Not just any old draft, a Mac and Goo draft. Old-timey Goo. I wonder if each of my clones would have weird personalities.
Yeah, so that we saw that with Mickey 17.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting because if they're not all doing the same thing, naturally they're going to evolve a little differently. You know?
Well, we look at multiplicity. They're all a little bit different Michael Keatons.
Yeah, I guess that's a good one too. I for myself, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, I think there was a number of different paths I could have gone down. So I think there for sure would be different versions of me. There'd be a real son of a bitch me out there somewhere.
Yeah, well, there's already one sitting across from me. But there was an episode of Muppet Babies recently that my son always watches.
Babies.
If it's a dream come true. Where Kermit was cloning himself because he didn't have enough time to spend with all of his friends. And by the 4th or 5th clone, there was something wrong with that Kermit.
Yeah, but when you're already dealing with a simple mind like Kermit, just get us to a
Kermit is
second
not a
Kermit.
simple mind.
Oh, Kermit's a simpleton.
He's a Muppet. He's a Sesame Street. That's all I got. He's got 2 things.
You can't even think of a third thing.
Yeah, well,
He's
he's got 2
green.
things.
He drinks tea.
Okay, what is this? What are we doing today? Well, once again, it's the fall, so there's a draft outside. Let's talk about, when watching television, often I'll say to myself, what I see on the screen looks delicious. I want to eat that. So the first draft up today is drafting fictional food or food that we see in television shows or movies. Mac, do we know who's picking first?
We got a penny to show the folks at home. We got a heads and a tails.
So tails never fails. I will take tails.
You're calling it even before I flip it. All
Yeah.
right. It's heads. It's heads.
Okay, do you want first or second pick?
This is the foods. I'll take second pick.
Okay. With the first overall pick in the Mac and Goo fictional food draft, I will be taking from the 1995 movie. There is a slice of pizza being eaten by Max and Peach at a hotel in a Goofy movie that when they pull it out of the box, the cheese pull is outrageous. This is the best looking piece of food I have ever seen in any property. Give me the cheese pizza from a Goofy movie.
All right. You just took a slice of cheese pizza?
Have you seen the poll?
All right. I'm going to follow cheese pizza up with the Brontosaurus ribs from the Flintstones, Q. What a mistake you made.
You're eating a dinosaur,
Brontosaurus,
bro.
you can't find Brontosaurus in real life. You can find cheese pizza in real life. What a fucking dummy you are. Brontosaurus rib. You see how big those are? The car tips over.
I was saying, I feel bad for your car.
The car's in rough shape.
Your car's gonna be fucking tipped over.
Brontosaurus ribs? I know your mouth would be watering the minute you saw.
Let me ask you
Brontosaurus
this:
ribs.
when they bring over the Brontosaurus ribs, what are you gonna do with your hands?
It's a great question.
What do you think? Like this? Put them together? Maybe lick your lips?
Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you a tuck your napkin guy or napkin over the private areas guy?
So I put it over my private areas. Fucking stupid question. I should put it over my shirt more though, because I am a slob.
Yeah.
I'm a slob.
Now I have a decision to be made here, Goo. There's plenty of stuff left on the board. I feel like this oddly hasn't been a thing, and I would like to make it a thing. I believe it's from 1978 or 1979.
Oh.
The Jerk Cup-O pizza, Goo. I would like to eat pizza via cup. No mess involved. Imagine that. Sauce, cheese, and bread in cup form?
You mocked me for my great selection of a slice of pizza to then take pizza from a cup.
You took cheese pizza.
Watch the
I
poll.
took Cup-O pizza.
We were at a restaurant recently, and I was like, okay, I'm going to get a French onion soup. And my wife's like, why are you going to get a French onion soup? And I'm like, wait for it. It came over. I had to like crack the cheese on the top open, took the spoon. I could have climbed up a 10-foot ladder, and you could have seen the cheese dripping down from my spoon.
I love
Nothing
that
like a
dish.
good pull.
I love that dish. Yeah.
Nothing like a good pull. And I love French onion soup.
I mean, you got back-to-backs here, Goo. I don't know how you can fuck it up more than you
little
already do.
life hack. If you are ordering a French onion soup, save a dinner roll.
Yeah, you need something to dip it in for sure.
Well, there's already bread in there. I'm saying there's going to be some leftover broth.
Leftover, always, yeah.
Save a dinner roll.
Yeah.
And you can put that in your back pocket. That's my new catchphrase.
Okay.
Mac, my next pick here, and this is something that when I did this, beyond the pizza, my first thought, my second thought, the first thought was the pizza, was there's an episode of the Rugrats where they're at a mini golf place, and all Tommy talks about is Ice Cream Mountain. They go on to find out that it's not real. It's just a miniature golf setup.
Sure.
But when they hit the hole in one, which it was a scam, there was something blocking the hole, they get the actual Ice Cream Mountain at the end. I want Ice Cream Mountain from the Rugrats.
Okay. All right. I mean, better than slice of pizza. That's for sure. Your second round pick has more talent than your number one overall pick.
Now let's get to the wild card. This is the X factor. This could blow up in my face or win me the championship. By the way, we're going 6 rounds. Sit tight. Don't move.
6. Jesus.
This next one could be the most delicious thing on the board or a giant hunk of shit.
Okay.
We don't know what it is. We don't know what it tastes like, but we're told by Lumiere that it is delicious. Give me the gray stuff from Beauty and the Beast.
You slipped and fell down the hill, and now you're tumbling at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Try the
You
gray
took-
stuff. It's
you took
delicious.
Gray stuff.
Yeah,
Gray
the
stuff.
gray stuff. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. All right. Gruel.
I could be in for something amazing.
Gray stuff off the board. Goo, this one, even though it exists, it doesn't exist in the form it was introduced in. I'd like a little, sweet tooth action here. Give me the everlasting gobstopper from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
They tried to replicate it, and
It's
it
not
does
the
last.
same. It
It's
lasts
not
a
an
good amount.
everlasting
It's not
one.
the same, though.
Yeah, it's not everlasting one. Now I don't I feel like I gotta take it just because of its reputation. I didn't want to. I thought you may take it pretty high, but here with
I
my
did take
fourth
it. It's
pick,
the gray stuff.
with my fourth pick. I think I'm gonna go the Krabby Patty from SpongeBob.
So I have questions. And
it had to get drafted. I don't know how delicious it's gonna be, but it's notable, right?
Well, my question to you, and maybe they've answered this on the show. Maybe some people who have done deep dives on SpongeBob can answer this. But what is it?
I don't know.
Is it a burger named after Mr. Krabs, or has he forsaken his kind and he is selling actual crab meat to the people? He'll do
wouldn't mind
anything
that.
for money. Let's get that out of the way.
You ever have a nice crab cake, Goo?
Crab cakes are delicious. I love them.
Delicious. Very delicious.
Do you think he's selling crab cakes?
I think it's a possibility. It's
Absolutely a
I
possibility.
think we have a Soylent Green possibility on our hands here with Mr. Krabs.
He likes money.
He sure does.
Those are claws pinching at money, by the way. Mac, let me toss this next one at you here, and I've already got one really delicious dessert. How about another one? Mm-hmm. One that is looked at as, this is punishment. You have to finish this whole thing. And then a kid said, that's not punishment. I'll suck this whole sumbitch down. And that is the chocolate cake from Matilda.
Okay.
Delicious, double rich chocolate cake.
I feel like the fat kid makes it look more delicious than it actually is. That's just a fat kid going crazy on a chocolate cake, you know?
Yeah, and
he's really hamming it up for, like, I know the cake looks good, but I mean, you're trying to sell me on the morals of the cake when I think it's more the fat kid.
I think it also
good.
has to do with, when a lady goes in front of you and says, you got to eat this whole cake, and you're like, there's a challenge.
It's true. And you and I, complete challenges.
We love challenges more than anything else, especially when it's scarfing down cake. So I will take the cake from Matilda.
Okay.
My fifth pick, we have one more after this. This is one that it is a real-life food. I can probably find it somewhere. I had no idea about it before the movie, and I also thought that the main character was a titular character when, in fact, that's not the case. It is ratatouille. I understand that it is just steamed vegetables with some kind of a sauce or a creme on there, but when that old critic ate it, it transported him to some kind of weird Zen happy place that we've only seen in Happy Gilmore. I need to try this rat's fucking vegetable stew.
So, to be clear, in a draft of fictional foods that we would most want to eat, apples and bananas, you chose vegetables.
I want vegetables prepared by a rat.
By a rat.
Not even the rat controlling the Ray Romano sounding fella. I want the rat to make it.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Okay.
All right. You got one left. I hope Mr. Irrelevant is worth it. I got three things here left that I really, really like, and I don't know. So I'm gonna go with the grilled cheese from the movie Chef.
I knew you were gonna take this,
starring Jon Favreau. That is
Mac. You could make
the most.
You can make
you say
this.
That. Tell me when you've seen a grilled cheese like that in real life. Fuck, it doesn't
I'll
exist.
admit, though, when I try and make it like that, I always end up burning it a little bit because when you cook it with the mayo, it's tough.
And the extra cheeses. It's hard to manage multiple cheeses. I've never wanted to fuck a sandwich as bad as I do that grilled cheese from Chef. It is sexy. That is the best 2 minutes of cinema in cinema history. And then Goo, two left here. I don't know what kind of palate I'm going to fill. I feel like, Ron Stoppable's Naco is a good, candidate here. You get Tubby Custard from the Teletubbies if you want to fill a little void there. Time for Tubby bye-bye. I'm going to go with Mr. Ping's Noodles from Kung Fu Panda here.
Oh, that's a
really
good one.
Round out my six here. I didn't have a noodle-type dish, a grainy-type dish, so I'm going to add Mr. Ping's Noodles.
Okay, so I'll be taking my last pick here. And this is tough. I'll go over the honorable mentions after. But I'm going to throw one out there that I'm not sure specifically where it's from. And maybe I'm going too sweet on all these picks. But I am going with...
You do deserve a raise in the form of a sweet Diet Dr. Pepper.
I am going to go with another dessert, yes?
I thought you were taking... Dr. Pepper right now.
I would love a Dr. Pepper.
That's what I
loved this. If we could get, I think as like an agreement, the beverage of choice that we would want to sponsor the show is Diet Dr. Pepper.
No doubt.
Okay.
Because
so
you're not as high as Mountain Dew as I am.
I'm going to do this one because I feel like there's nothing better than being swept off your feet. I've already discussed some vegetables that'll send me to, fucking Nirvana. Mm-hmm. I'm going to take a pie cooling on a windowsill from a cartoon.
All right. I mean, we all know it. Like
it could be Tom and Jerry. It could be Looney Tunes.
That's what I think of, Tom and Jerry.
It could be any Hanna-Barbera.
You want a pie made in the 1940s as your pick here.
I want a pie cooling on a windowsill
Okay.
for my 6th pick.
Now let me ask you this, Goo. Are you going to fuck the pie?
I would like the pie that Jim has already gotten to, an American Pie.
I'll take the half-fucked pie, I think.
Are there any honorable mentions that we did not get to that you think need to be mentioned?
When you mentioned Rugrats, I thought you were going to go Reptar Bar there. That's a
I don't
popular
know, but so
one.
like, although I will say, I did watch that episode recently where it does turn their tongue green, and I'm like, did they invent the what is the popular chocolate right now? The Dubai chocolate? Did they invent Dubai chocolate?
That's a great question. I don't know. That's above my pay grade there. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, Dubai chocolate.
Dubai, it's pistachios mashed up inside of chocolate.
Okay. All right. That was an option. And speaking of green goo, green eggs and ham, you know.
I don't want that.
I mean, I like all of those things. I just don't fantasize over it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you might go the Big Kahuna burger from the Tarantino verse.
Well, you could have gone Big Kahuna burger. You could have gone Good Burger. You could have gone Mondo Burger.
Yeah. I went Krabby Patty.
Mm-hmm.
I
went gray
and
stuff.
then besides Tubby Custard and Naco, I didn't have anything else.
So the Simpsons donut, that's a nice little one. I tried one of those at Universal.
How'd that go?
It was good. Very good.
Okay.
Garfield's lasagna, he never makes it look appetizing.
Yeah, and I got to be honest, Goo. Sometimes I like a lazy man's lasagna over like a well-constructed lasagna.
Okay.
You know, sometimes the noodle. What would you call those? What noodles are they?
That's a nice broad noodle.
Yeah, like those thick noodles. Sometimes
Yeah.
are almost they don't cook well enough. I guess is what I'm getting at. I want it to be real broken down.
All the pizza from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, none of it looks very appetizing.
Yeah, and I didn't want to end up with a Dom's pizza. You know.
Yeah. In Pocahontas, Miko is eating these biscuits. Those look delicious.
You're right. That's a good pull right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge honey guy, but to eat out of a tub like Winnie the Pooh, just dip my hand in there, slurp it up.
Maybe a hot honey.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't take the spaghetti and syrup from Elf.
You know what? I bet it would taste decent.
You
I think he's got M&Ms on there too.
You got the Sunday gravy from Goodfellas. You see the entire process of that, so you know it's good. My wife hates it, and I don't call it this, but I will just around like, oh, have you tried my gravy?
Yeah, no. I'm a sauce guy.
Oh,
It's not gravy.
And you said there wouldn't be enough gravy because I make enough. I know what's going to cover everything. You don't need too much. It's fine.
I mean, also, you can just freeze it and reuse it. It's okay to have too much sauce.
So there wouldn't be enough gravy? None of my gravy? There's enough of my gravy.
Now, you being a deeply Italian family,
Yeah.
is there arguments amongst your family whether it's sauce or
No,
gravy?
it's just sauce.
Okay.
You know
So
what
don't have
gravy
any-
is?
You don't have any gravy, boys.
Gravy's brown.
Yes, agreed.
There's a sandwich that Rodney Dangerfield eats
How
in
many
Back to
honorable
School.
mentions do you have here?
I have a lot.
Jesus Christ.
Once again, there is a sandwich that Rodney Dangerfield eats in Back to School where he shoves everything on the table in there.
All right.
That's how I eat sandwiches.
Okay.
And then finally, from Friends, and I'll be having this by the end of the month, it is a moist maker. It is all of the Thanksgiving stuff tossed into a sandwich, and in the middle is a piece of white bread dipped in gravy, absorbs the gravy, and that is what Ross eats.
Yeah, you can make it as well as you can, though, so it'd be a tough draft pick.
So I was thinking of Monica's moist maker.
Okay. Hey, you know what I watched the other day?
What's that?
Scream 2. Monica's moist maker in that, I bet, was quite
Oh,
moist.
come on.
She's at her peak in Scream
I hope
2.
David Arquette punches you in the face. Matt, can you please describe what this next draft is?
This next one is something we stumbled into in our post episode last episode. Kind of the genesis for this stupid fucking episode. We're gonna draft Lils, L-I-L, Lils. You may know them mostly as rappers. We're gonna do a 4-round draft of Lils.
Lils.
I don't know what we're building the squad for, but we're drafting 4 of them each.
And also, we'll do a recap at the end of all of our drafts, and that's when you can decide who
Okay.
wins.
I'm gonna flip a coin here.
Flip a coin. I'm going to say tails. It never
Tails
fails.
again. All right. Heads.
It failed again. It's failed twice. I believe you. It's okay.
I want the first pick in this
Go
one,
ahead.
Goo. Because there's plenty of rappers out there. I'm going to save the rappers for picks 2, 3, and 4. I'm taking Bye Bye Lil Sebastian.
Ah, you motherfucker!
Yeah.
I
The most
forgot
unique pick on the
about
board.
Lil Sebastian.
Yeah, man, I guess maybe I could have had him wait if you weren't going to take him at all. But Lil Sebastian, number one pick, easy. He's too unique to not go number one.
How did I forget that?
Yeah, Lil Sebastian.
All right, I will take who I believe to be the best rappers or the most well-known rappers on the board, I guess. I will go with the first, I believe. I didn't do enough research into this. Lil Kim.
Yeah.
How many licks?
Take till you get
That's one of her
to the
songs,
center.
right? Lil Kim.
If you're talking like iconic early 2000s outfits, you've got J-Lo's green dress, obviously. You got Bjork's stupid swan thing. But Lil Kim's pasty is right there. Janet Jackson's pasty, I guess, too. But
Didn't
theirs was like
Eve have a
piercing.
nice little outfit, too?
Oh, Eve did. Eve also
She had
did.
little paw prints.
Yeah.
Meow.
Yes. Well, those were tattoos.
Yeah, little paw prints.
Yeah.
Can I pick those? Little paw prints? All right. I will take with my next pick someone who I think is a pretty good rapper, but I also enjoy his comedy writing and I enjoy his show. I will take Lil Dicky.
Oh, all right. All right. I was hoping to get Lil Dicky here. I was hoping he'd slip through the cracks for you. I think it's a bold choice to go Kim over Wayne, Goo, leaving me Wayne.
I'm going with the first one and then the one that is the whitest.
I think the Lils became all Lils because of Wayne, though. So give me Lil Wayne here.
Okay.
The most influential Lil, I think, by a mile.
Oh, is this a 4 or 5 round?
4. You put
Okay.
4. So you got 2 picks
I got
left.
2 more.
I got 2 left as well. Lil Wayne, I mean, I think at his peak, the best of the Lils as well. Some of the best of all time at his peak. I don't know how you let Lil Wayne slip all the way back to me here at 4, Goo. And then this one just makes too much sense to pair with Lil Wayne. Give me Lil Jon. Yeah!
I should have taken Lil Jon. That's on me.
Yeah, I got Wayne and John back to back there. But I mean, I had Dickie and Kim right up there with them as well. But that's why I wanted to get Sebastian out of the way.
All right, so with my next pick, I'm going to take him so you cannot.
You do deserve a raise in the form of a sweet Diet Dr. Pepper.
Give me Lil Sweet.
I mean, kind of cheating. We got sound bites from him. Like that's
a soundbite that you
I abstained.
demanded we
I
have.
abstained from using them. How about that?
You
It's not even
said-
on my list.
You said when you were doing this, you're like, I hate this fucking episode, but if you
Sweet.
get the soundbite of Lil Sweet, I will join.
Yeah. Deal.
So now I have Lil Sweet.
Yeah, you got Lil Sweet. Lil Sweet.
And then finally, my last pick here for Lils, I will take from the Regrets, Lil.
All right. That's not bad. I like a unique Lil. That's one right there. I was trying to think of Lilies
Lillian.
like that, and I couldn't find one. That's a good one. Lil from the Rugrats. So you've left 2 on my board here, Goo. And I was hoping to just have 1 so I didn't have to make the decision. Between Lil Mama, who, of course, most famously sang, My Lip Gloss is Poppin'. It's a great one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I want a female here. But I think I'm going to go with Lil Rel Howery, Goo.
That's
Lil
a good
Rel
one.
Howery,
That's a nice one. Yep.
Comedian, actor, just an all-around talent. I got the rappers. I got Lil Sebastian. I think Lil Rel Howery rounds me out better than Lil Mama does, with much respect to lip gloss.
That's a good one. Are there any honorable mentions that we need to get in or no?
Just Lil Mama's the last one I had on my list.
Lil Pigs?
That's not bad, but with a T. Yeah,
They also might be popping up in this next one, though.
Yeah, true. And so there is 30 honorable mentions of rappers from the last 15 years. I hate them all.
Romeo, Bow Wow.
Oh, Bow Wow is on my list. I forgot about Bow Wow. Yeah.
I don't know who this fella is, but I like his name. Lil Peep.
Lil Peep is popular.
Lil Peep.
Lil Rel Howery.
All right, let's get to our final draft here, and this is going to be an 8-round. We've already done a full episode of Best Duos, and I said, what is better than that? Trios.
You want to call it?
I'll call Tails. It never fails.
Tails again. Let's see if we can go over 3. What's in my crotch? It's heads again.
Never fails. Never fails. So Mac will be getting to pick first, or do you want to pick first or second?
This is a tough one here. I have no idea where your mind's at, so I think I'm going to let you pick first here.
Okay, so I'll pick first here, and let me just toss this out there, because while doing research, you're going through lists and everything else, and so many lists, they would take a duo and then add a third one on there. It's like, no, they're more famous for the duo. Don't call this a trio. Or they would take a quartet and chop someone off. It's like, no, it's 4. Don't present me John Paul and fucking George. No, Ringo is involved too.
No, it's a good point.
But no, the two most egregious was Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
where it's like, there's 4 of them. Don't just you count the black guy. Like, what are you doing?
Like, don't get racist on
Yeah,
us,
and then
please.
also Star Wars. Count Chewbacca.
I get the Star Wars one more, but you're right. Chewie
But if
maybe
Han
more
and
popular
Chewie,
than everyone but Luke.
But if Han and Chewie are the greatest
Or
duo
a
of all
duo,
time,
you're right,
you
you're
can't then take Han and be like, he's the greatest trio with these other 2.
I think you'd have a better argument for one of the guys with the 2 droids, C-3PO and R2-D2.
Okay. So I guess with my first pick here, when looking at trios, what I like to do is try and find an even balance between the 3. I don't want one that's too popular over the other 2.
Okay.
It's the same argument I made last time when you were like, Scottie Pippen is the same as Michael Jordan. Not quite.
I don't think that I made that argument.
You said you could take Jordan off those 90s Bulls team, and they win 8 in a row. That's what you said. It was weird.
I don't know who you're talking to. It wasn't me.
It was you. You said that you are a Pippen truther.
That's for sure not true.
So, with my first pick here, this is tough, but I believe with all 3 of these characters, they're interchangeable of any of them could be the lead. They all have different colors, so you know which one's which. But I'm going to go with the DuckTales boys. I'm going to go with Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Okay.
Any of them can be the standout. They all have slightly different personalities, and there's not a true leader. They can all lead.
That is a true trio. I'll give you that. It wasn't in my top 3 or 4 just for personal reasons. And I understand what you're talking about, how you like a nice balanced 33.33% all the way through. And Huey, Dewey, and Louie is a good one for that.
And hear me out. They rhyme.
Rhyming's huge. I do like rhyming. I'm glad you did that, Goo, because the top 2 trios on my list, which I think should have been the top 2 on everyone's list. Give me Destiny's Child, bang Beyonce, eat my shorts.
Well, that's not really a balance, though.
What do you mean?
What
Michelle's great. Kelly's
what would
great.
you call the balance of Destiny's Child, though? Which, first off, it was 4 at the beginning, so let's not even.
Well, it was 4, became 3, became 4, became 3 again. There was multiple.
So which Destiny's Child are you taking? Because one of those is against the rules.
I'm taking the 3.
I was saying the 4 would be against the rules.
Michelle ended up being like a gospel singer, a mildly successful gospel singer.
No, she's a very successful gospel singer.
Kelly
actually
became a very obviously popular R&B artist in her own right. But you get Beyonce here. Come on.
but let me ask you, what is the percentage on Destiny's Child between the 3?
Well, it evolved just as NSYNC did with Timberlake. Early on, it was pretty even. And then by like 02, it was like, oh, this is Beyonce's band.
Okay, so in 02, what is the percentage?
It's probably like 60% Beyonce, 20% each the other 2.
So you're saying that you want Say My Name.
I need a clear leader.
You want Say My Name, Beyonce?
Yeah. Yes. When no one is around. Actually, I think Say My Name, and they had 4.
They had 4 in there. So I was trying to trick you.
Jumping, they had 4 in there.
I was trying to
as well.
trick you.
Yeah. I'm on it, Goo. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up.
Yeah,
that's 3.
Right around where they get to like Bootylicious, that's when it's like that's when it's the Beyonce
I'm a
show.
Survivor. I'm gonna make it. I will.
Okay,
survive.
that's good. That's
Keep
good.
on surviving.
Next pick, please.
TLC.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I wanted these 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my risk giving you first pick, but I had to see where your head was at.
So they all
do.
They have distinct roles.
That's the thing.
But
so maybe I should take them over Destiny's Child.
But
I'm
they
getting
all
them
do
back to
what
back
they
here.
do very, very well.
Very well.
Yes.
Very well. And not for nothing, if we're talking in the looks department, distinct looks as well. So there's something there for everyone.
Also, one of them's going to burn your house down.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that aspect.
All right, let's move on to me. I get 2 picks here, and this is tough. Fuck. I think it's too early. I'll take Nirvana.
Okay.
I'm going to take Nirvana, and I know I just said, one might be too much of a leader, but Dave Grohl has really come out of that and been a super famous person.
Yep.
Chris Novoselic, at the time.
I was just going to ask you if you knew the name of the third guy.
Of course I do. Chris Novoselic, at the time, he was the clown. He was the clown of the band. Everyone loved themselves some Chris Novoselic.
I mean, the band defined an era of music, so it's a good trio.
But I'll also
It's a
say
great
this.
trio.
Kind of cheating because there is a fourth member.
Yeah, I guess.
Justice for Pat Smear.
For Pat. Yeah, folks, get your Pap smears. Detect cancer early.
Go and donate to Davies Movember page.
There you go.
So Nirvana.
Nirvana to Goo at number 4 overall.
Okay, so I just took a band. I don't need to take another one, or I could.
I have to.
What else is there? Oh, you know what? Maybe the best movie trio where all of them really do serve a purpose. We get some of the best speeches of all time, some of the best quotes of all time. The movie just turned 50 years old. I will take the Jaws trio of Quint, Brody, and Hooper.
Wow. Interesting. I like it. Iconic trio. The movie does not work without all three.
Mhm.
So, in that respect, whatever percentage you want to give it, I don't care. The movie doesn't work without all three. So, all right. Solid. You're thinking outside the box a little bit here, Goo.
I'm trying to. You know what? I love a good cheeseburger, but I'd rather take that bun off and have a Taco Bell.
Speaking of food and meats, Goo, I'm going to give you my favorite trio, the Carne trio, as I mentioned at the top of the episode. Give me pepperoni, bacon, and sausage on pizza, on pasta, on anything.
Jeez Louise.
Pepperoni, bacon, and sausage.
Give me the heart attack. That's what
You
Max
can't beat
says.
that trio. Carne trio, Goo. It's the fucking
Carne trio.
It's the tits. It's the best. I mean, bacon, pepperoni, sausage. I mean, to me, I know there's a lot of bacon lovers out there, but to me, that's a very even workload there. So I can't believe you let it fall to me here at the 5th pick. 6th pick? What have I got here?
I don't know.
Who knows? All right. So I got the Carne trio. Little think boxing here as well. Give me Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard.
Oh, the opening three. I like that
The
trio.
original
That's
3
good.
starters, fully
Yeah.
evolved.
Okay.
Fully evolved. Iconic. I think you can like you can't just pick any 3 random Pokemon, right? Because that's cheating.
It has
But I
to be
think
the 3
those
starters.
3
Now,
work.
maybe not the evolved form, but even if it is the Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, that's still the trio.
Sure.
I like that pick. That's nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna make a pick. I'm appealing to the olds tonight.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Stooges. Mo, Larry, Curly.
Oh, I was gonna say which part of the Stooges would you like?
I
'Cause
want
there's multi-
Shemp. I want
You're a
Shemp.
big Shemp truther.
I'm a big Shemp guy. All right, so I'm going to go with that. Not necessarily my favorite type of comedy. I know that they dominated comedy for, 100 years? How long were the Stooges around for?
I mean, started in the 40s, I believe.
The 1840s? Like, they taught us how to not get poked in the eye. Thank you.
I've never been poked in the eye in my life because of the 3
Because of the
Stooges.
Stooges. Unless someone went with one finger to go to
Yeah.
one side. Then you are defenseless.
Yes.
Shit. Okay. Oh, you know what I want to do? Here we go. This is the crown jewel, baby. Give me Rocky, Colt, and Tum Tum
Oh, good one.
from Three Ninjas.
3 Ninjas. That's a good one, Gil. I like that. That's a good draft pick right there.
I'm excited about that.
You're all over the map, but I like it. There's no. I can't connect dots between the 3 that you're choosing.
I'm
but
liking my
I'm
6-pack so
enjoying-
far, or my
I'm
5-pack.
enjoying what you're doing
Mhm.
here. Ah, shit. All right. Yeah. You got this. Now I'm in a tough spot here. I got 4 of my 8, and now everything's like kind of the same to me. I'm gonna take Harry, Ron, and Hermione.
You can have it.
Harry obviously is the driving force, but he can't succeed without Ron and Hermione, which makes them a great
And the other 2 are
trio.
lovers.
Yeah, well, maybe you never know if Harry got involved or not, or maybe there's a cuck chair situation.
He could put that invisibility cloak on.
Harry, Ron, and Hermione is fun. Give me Harry, Ron, and Hermione. I don't love it though. I'd really like to go with another band here, but
Yeah.
I've already got 2, so I'm going to pass on that. I think I'm going to go with the Powerpuff Girls here.
That's a
Goo.
good one.
Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. They're fun. They're energetic. They're colorful. It gives me a little change.
I believe them to be like a 40-30-30 group of
Yeah.
one might have a little bit more, but it's pretty even.
Yes.
That's not bad. All right, my next pick here. It's a bit of an Alvin, Simon, Theodore situation of one truly being the star of the bunch, but maybe my favorite comedic acts of the last 20 or so years. Give me Lonely Island.
Pretty good one. Pretty good one. I thought you were going to go with Alvin, Simon, and Theodore after that precursor there.
It's actually funny on their podcast. They Akiva said, "Oh, I guess I'm the Simon of the group," and then Yorma said, "What? Why would you call Andy Theodore?" Andy is clearly the Alvin of the group. Let's not.
Yeah.
Give me Lonely Island.
How many does that give you?
I have 6 so far.
Okay, we both have 6.
6 so far. So Lonely Island, and then I will go for my 7th pick here. I'm going to do this to tear your heart out.
Oh, come on.
Because that's what I like to do. Give me Lizzie, Miranda, and Gordo.
What are you doing? You just
From
lost
Lizzie
the
McGuire.
draft. You just lost the draft. Gordo? You drafted Gordo?
They're in love.
He's a fucking loser. You can't have Gordo. You can't pick Gordo.
That's the trio.
No. Oh, my God. Gross. I mean, that is the trio, but that's why they're not a good trio. God, I can't believe you just did that. I'm so offended right now. First of all, shout out Hillary Duff and her new single that's yet to be
in
released.
your sack. That's in your sack. Don't worry.
And Miranda's played, and I got to give Miranda credit here. At like 12 years old, she was going by one name, Lelaine. She didn't really do anything after her teenage years. And then Gordo, I'm sure someone would kill him.
Wasn't she blackballed by Lizzie McGuire's mom?
Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea.
That's why
No
she
more.
left the show.
Okay. Did she? I think
Yeah.
the show just ended.
No, she left the show with like 5 episodes left.
Oh, okay. There's
Because-
a little tiff.
Hillary Duff's mom kind of pushed her out. You know who else?
Lizzie
hates
McGuire's
Hillary?
mom or Hillary Duff's mom?
Hillary Duff's mom.
Okay. All right.
That's who Lizzie McGuire is.
I know. I'm asking if it was her TV mom or her real mom.
She wasn't in the fucking Rome movie either.
Yes, she was.
I don't know if that's true.
She certainly was.
I'm not sure if that's true. You know
No,
who
yeah,
else
that
doesn't
might
like
not be
Hillary
true.
Duff's mom?
Who?
Frankie Muniz.
What's the name of the movie they were in together?
It's either Big Fat Liar or Agent Cody Banks.
It's one of those two.
All right.
The
Last
other one
pick
has
here.
Amanda Bynes.
This is tough.
No, it's my turn, right?
Oh, you're right.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just did 2 in a row.
Mhm.
I got 2 in a row, and then you got Mr. Irrelevant. I still got a lot on the board here, Goo. I think this is more near and dear to my heart. I'm going to take the Bee Gees, Barry, Robin, and Maurice. Maurice, not the most popular of the 3, but the Bee Gees are great. They also had a younger brother that was not a part of the band, Andy, who had a pretty successful solo career. But give me the Bee Gees. And now there's a lot left. I'm going to take Three's Company.
Okay.
Three's Company.
Which iteration?
Suzanne Summers.
Suzanne Summers outshines the other two, though.
Well,
Even if you go, let's say Suzanne Summers is 65%. You then go with John Ritter at 30%, and then at 5%, Joyce Hewitt.
yeah, but you get a brunette in there and Suzanne Summers. You just allowed me to get Beyonce and Suzanne Summers, though, so that's pretty good on my end there. I'll go through my honorables after you.
Okay,
pick your
my
dumb
final
last
pick here. I don't have a food. You have your heart attack pizza. I
one.
will
It could
take.
be on anything. Could be a boat.
That's a good point. I'm going to take. You wake up in the morning and you think it's going to be
Feeling like P.
the one that comes right home to you, and I would walk 500 miles for a bacon, egg, and cheese. Delicious bacon, egg, and
bullshit.
cheese.
It's already took bacon, but that's fine. That's fine. I like
So,
a bacon, egg, and cheese.
so can I not take bacon, egg, and cheese?
You can take a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese better than BLT, by the way.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Bacon greater than sausage, but sausage, egg, and cheese better than bacon, egg, and cheese.
So, no, I think bacon, egg, and cheese is better, but I have it so much that it's almost a treat to have sausage, egg, and cheese.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I'll agree to disagree there. All right. Let me run down my trios here. I've got
Honorable
Destiny's...
mention
Oh,
trios.
Yes, honorable mentions, Goo. Also in the Pokemon world, Ash, Misty, and Brock.
Yeah.
I decided to go with 3 Mon over
Well, let me
them.
ask you this. When Brock leaves, who's that nerd with the camera?
I don't remember.
I don't remember, but
I
he
don't
was in a
think I watched it
Pokemon
that
world.
far.
Pokemon.
The Joe Bros, another
Classic
band
Mac.
option there.
Loves the Joe
Hanson.
Bros.
Hanson would have been
Hanson's
an
a good
option.
one.
Luke, Han, and Leia, we discussed
I
at
don't
the
like that
beginning
one.
there. Shrek, Donkey, and Fiona.
I don't
Goo?
like that one either because the duo is Shrek and Donkey.
Fiona's kind of equal parts.
But Fiona, it's not a part of the duo. That's why I didn't take them.
Okay. The Musketeers, Goo?
I couldn't name them.
Yeah, I couldn't either. And
I
then
was
they
gonna
also
say,
add a fourth, D'Artagnan.
Lumiere, Jacques, Pierre.
Alvin, Simon, Theodore, you talked about. The Wise Men, Goo.
By the way,
considered taking.
let me toss this out here, too. One Halloween, I might have mentioned this on the podcast before. I was a musketeer, and there was only one of me.
You were D'Artagnan.
I don't know who I was, but I was like, usually when you're a musketeer, you team up with two other people, and you're three musketeers. I was
Right.
a solo musketeer.
You couldn't even find a second Musketeer.
No, that was the year that my brother won a Halloween costume contest. You know what he was dressed as?
What?
Al Borland.
You're going to have to send me a picture of that, please.
I'll have to find it.
Wise Men were an option. Blind Mice, Goo.
I was thinking Blind
those were
Mice
an
as
option
well.
as well. And then one, if I could have had a ninth draft pick, I would have taken Ed, and Eddie.
That was another one that I was looking at, too. We mentioned Little Pigs earlier. The Three Caballeros I was looking at as well, but that's very Donald Duck focused, I would say. Jose Caracchio and Panchito Pistoles. A little too much in the background,
Sure.
yes, mate. Green Day,
Okay.
Rush,
Okay.
Beastie Boys,
Sure.
The Workaholics Gang.
Not bad. Not bad.
My eighth pick was almost Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen.
Ooh, the big three, the OG big three. Well, I guess the OG would have been Bird, McHale, and Parrish.
I'm also surprised that you didn't go with Charlie's Angels.
They were on the list. So once if I didn't get TLC and Destiny's Child, I was going to toss the Angels in there for one of those two.
I was going to take both Charlie's Angels. Actually, all three. I was going to take the one with
Cameron Diaz
from the
Lucy Liu, and
70s.
Drew Barrymore.
Cameron Diaz, then the one with Kristen Stewart and Elizabeth Banks.
Oh, they did another one. That's
Remember
right.
that?
That's right. Yeah.
I was going to take all three of them in mine. They're
I love
all the
Elizabeth
best
Banks.
trios.
Elizabeth Banks in that movie where she wears the yellow dress. I have no idea what it's called, but very nice.
Dusty, Lucky, and Ned from the Three Amigos.
Okay. Yep.
Seth, Evan, and Fogel.
That's a tough one.
That's a good one.
Yeah. All right. That would have been decent.
Phil, Stu, and Allen.
Okay. All right.
Paperboy, Ern, and Darius.
Yep. Not bad.
It's a solid one. Dale, Saul, and Red. That's Pineapple Express.
Okay.
Sam, Neil, and Bill from Freaks and Geeks. Sean, Corey, Topanga. I thought that was too much of like a tricycle. You added that third wheel on. It's not really in there. And then also Buffy, Willow, and Xander.
Yeah.
All right. That's a good answer for me.
I almost went Dick and Balls also.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Dick and Balls.
All right. Speaking a different language to me, Mac, let me ask you this. This is so head-to-head right now. My 6 foods, your 6 foods, fictional foods from television and movies. Who are your 6?
I have the Brontosaurus ribs from the Flintstones, Capo Pizza from The Jerk, Everlasting Gobstopper from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the Krabby Patty from SpongeBob, the grilled cheese from the movie Chef, and Mr. Ping's noodles from Kung Fu Panda.
Mine is the pizza from a Goofy movie. Think of that pull. Ice Cream Mountain from the Rugrats. The Gray Stuff from Beauty and the Beast. Ratatouille from Ratatouille. That chocolate cake from Matilda. And a pie cooling on a windowsill from any cartoon from the 1950s.
Sure.
How about the best Lils?
Lil's Goo, I let off with Lil Sebastian.
Mm-hmm.
I got Lil Wayne somehow slipped to number 4, Lil Jon at number 5, and then closed the draft with Lil Rel Howery.
Mm-hmm. So I have Kim, Dickie, Sweet, and the baby from the Rugrats. And then finally, our draft of trios. Who you got?
I got Destiny's Child, TLC, the Carne Trio, sausage, bacon, and pepperoni, Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard from Pokemon, the Harry Potter trio of Pa'a, Hermione, and Ron, the Powerpuff Girls, the Bee Gees, and Three's Company.
All right, and for me, my 8 are Huey, Dewey, and Louie the Ducktail Boys. The Jaws Boys, Quint, Brody, and Hooper. Nirvana, Mo, Larry, and Curly. Those are the Three Stooges, Mac. I have Rocky, Colt, and Tum Tum from Three Ninjas. The Lonely Island, Lizzie, Miranda, and Gordo. And then finally, Bacon, Egg, and Cheese.
Yeah, I mean, onboarding Gordo to this is an atrocity, Goo. An atrocity.
Hey, Mac, speaking of Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah.
Let's get into Mac-Sack.
And Mac-Sack could be anything. It could be a boat. Hey, Mac, you see this? You hear about this?
Wake up on a Saturday night.
Hillary Duff, comeback story.
Yeah, she never left, to be fair, Goose. She's everyone's crush. She is releasing music for the first time in like a decade. She's been raising a family, looking good, and it hasn't come out yet. We're a couple hours shy of the release.
Oh.
I have no idea what it sounds like. Her most recent stuff has been like really Selena Gomez style pop, where they're like barely singing, but we'll see.
What, she just mumbles into a microphone?
It's like anyone could sing it, sort of thing. But you know, Duff's got some iconic songs going way back, so why not?
When asked about her return to music, she said it was always going to happen.
It's perfect.
Let me ask you this, Mac. From her time, the aughts, if you will, who else would you like to see return to the music scene?
Oh, that's a good one. Like, on her level is tough, but Lindsay Lohan was efforting it for a little while. She had a couple singles as well.
Well, that's when they were fighting over Nick Carter.
Yeah. R.I.P. Oh, no, Aaron died. Sorry.
Who did I say?
Nick. I think we meant Aaron, though, right?
Yeah, I meant Aaron because he beat Shaq.
He did beat Shaq. That's right. And he told us how.
Boom, boom. Put it in the hoop like slam, slam. Heard the crowd screaming, now jam, jam.
You know what I
swear that I'm telling you the facts. Because that's how I beat Shaq.
And Miley Cyrus brought her out for a live performance of it a year or two ago.
What?
Give me a new single
beating
from Paris Hilton.
Oh. I thought beating Shaq.
Hilton single.
I will say for Aaron Carter beating Shaq, my sister had that as a hit clip.
There are some really stupid inventions in the early 2000s.
All we needed was 1 minute of that song, and you got the gist.
Yeah, I guess so.
So you want Paris Hilton and Lindsay Lohan.
Who's your... we have a shared love of Topanga, right?
Yeah.
But obviously you choose
Oh,
Snow
my
Lodge
goodness.
Lodge
She
Line.
got thrown off Dancing with the Stars, and everyone is losing their minds.
Spoiled it for me. Good God.
She lost. Ryder Strong had some very strong words.
We got the Pink Power Ranger, who you don't talk about enough. But, like, who's your Hillary Duff? Who's your late 90s, early 2000s crush?
Oh, I don't know. Who was it?
It's got to be someone.
I mean, I do. I love Linda Cardellini.
Yeah, Cardellini, but you already had her from
Yeah.
Boy Meets World, so you can't really use her from Freezing Geeks.
Pink Ranger was good. I mean, I really liked Allison Brie, but that wasn't until late
2000s.
Yeah, I know.
So there's like a 8-year gap there.
I definitely
in middle school. Who did you love in middle school?
Jenna Jameson.
Do you remember? You should recall this.
No, I mean Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yeah. Okay.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
That's fair. That's fair. Those are fair. Do you remember the hockey locker room? I think we might have been peewees. We may have been squirts. It was like around 9/11.
Yeah.
And the coach came into the locker room, and I wasn't really watching porn at the time, but Arshawn was talking about porn, and probably you as well. And they were like, "You guys don't know." And then we started talking about Jenna Jameson, and the coach was floored. We were like 11 years old talking about Jenna Jameson.
She was a star.
She was a fucking
She
star.
transcended the fucking medium.
Yeah.
What do you want me to say? All right, Mac, let me throw some names at you right now. See if you want a return of these people.
Sure.
Ashley Simpson.
She probably could use some redemption.
Michelle Branch.
I don't want you to put Michelle Branch in the same level as these. Michelle Branch, actually talented.
Okay.
Just hasn't had a hit in forever.
I'd
I'd like to see Branch back, but I don't think it's the same.
I guess I won't mention Puddle of Mud then.
And everything's so blurry, and everyone's so weird.
Fergie?
Fergie's national anthem is top 7
Wow.
funniest things that's ever happened.
Mm-hmm. Sarah Bareilles.
Sarah Bareilles.
Same thing.
She didn't disappear. She actually started writing musicals for Broadway. She wrote, there's a song in The Waitress called She Used to Be Mine.
Mm-hmm.
One of the greatest songs ever. It's from that musical. There's a ton of renditions of it now, but Sarah Bareilles wrote that. Sarah Bareilles has not left.
Nora Jones.
Waited till I saw the sun. That album's great, by the way. And then she just kind of, I'd like a Nora Jones resurgence.
Khalees.
Khalees is...
My
I wonder if she's
milkshake
still
brings
bringing
all
all
the
the
boys to the yard, and they're
Is she
like,
still married
"It's
to
been a
Nas?
How would I know this?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm asking the wrong guy.
You're asking the wrong person.
Mm-hmm.
How about Sean Kingston?
JR, you're way too beautiful, girl.
He's in
I think
prison,
he's
by
in
the way.
legal trouble.
Yeah, he's in prison
Yeah, there you go.
for scamming people.
But people can do all sorts of shit from prison. He could probably release music.
But imagine having the balls to, like, your first singles, your first 2 singles are one of the greatest songs of all time, fucking Stand By Me. And then the
2.
second one is Led Zeppelin's Dire Maker.
He was on top of the world at like age 21.
Mm-hmm. Now he's in prison.
Yeah.
That's
He
what
almost
gets.
died too. I think
Really?
I think it was like an ATV accident or something like that.
Shouldn't have been standing there. And then finally, the Cheetah Girls.
Oh, so do you remember the original lineup of the Cheetah Girls?
Bless me with it, please.
So the original lineup, Goo. Here's maybe I could have thrown them in the trio. There was a band called 3LW in the early 2000s. You may remember them from such hits as "No More, No More, Baby I'ma Do Right." You can't, no, you can't. So they became the Cheetah Girls and added Raven Simone. That's all the Cheetah Girls was. That first movie was 3LW plus Raven Simone, and then I believe, actually they might have added. There's a Disney lady named Sabrina Bryan who might have been in the Cheetah Girls in lieu of one of the original members of 3LW. But the core of of the Cheetah Girls was 3LW. They added Raven Simone and Sabrina Bryan, and then I believe Raven Simone wasn't in the second movie or something like that. Raven Simone left the Cheetah Girls, and then the Cheetah Girls existed as just 3LW. And Goo, the lead singer, or the primary lead of 3LW was Adrienne Bayon, who obviously has been in talk shows forever now. She also almost married Rob Kardashian. That's how you might know her.
Wow. Who was the musician from Xenon Girl of the 21st Century?
Oh, zoom, zoom, zoom. You make my heart go.
Boom, boom, boom. Who was the musician?
Supernova Girl.
I
I
obviously
forget his
knew
name.
that Kristen Bell was in it. She was on Days of Our Lives. Who was the musician? He had very, very spiky hair.
Yeah, what the fuck was his name? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Make my heart
Is it Zoran?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know what it is either.
Song.
Someone tell us what it is, guys, because I don't know.
Christian Rex.
Christian Rex, but that's not his...
Supernova Girl. Zoom,
That's-
zoom.
Is that his character name? Christian
Yeah.
Rex?
Christian Rex.
I barely know her. All right, Mac, where can the people find us?
You can find us on X and
Oh, tell us
Instagram.
who won.
Oh, yeah. Who
Remember
won
the
drafts?
episode that we just did?
Who won the draft?
Yeah, that.
Hey,
Remember
you're going to
that?
have to remind me this weekend to update the movie draft because I'm going to forget. We're on all platforms where podcasts are found, especially Spotify, but more so Apple Podcasts.
Oh,
Get on
let
there.
me
rate, review,
apologize
subscribe, 5 stars.
to people right now. So I have fixed it for the last month. But if you go deeper into our catalog, there's going to be more commercials. They are in the right spot. You just need to skip more of the commercials.
Okay. All right.
Because we changed platforms. We're on a different one, and things are a little bit... I had to try and fix things, but I can only fix so many things. We have 800 episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, we get a lot. We're almost up to
I fixed 10. I
ridiculousness.
think that's enough.
Yeah. Just
Don't
gonna
listen
be
to old episodes. They suck.
Get on to Apple Podcasts, rate, review, subscribe, 5 stars. If you do that, in a fortnight, we'll get you a
We're not doing that.
Mac and Goo
No more
t-shirt.
shirts.
WatertownSportswear.com, Watertown Sportswear, expert screen printing and embroidery.
tpublic.com.
Merch.
Check us out next week for News Dump. And then at the end of the week, are you seeing Running Man?
I'm planning on seeing
I would like to talk about Running Man.
Okay.
That looks good. Maybe we can do Running Man and Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
That's on Netflix now.
Is it really?
Well,
Already?
tonight.
Okay.
That looks good.
And then we can make it a trio and review Hillary Duff's new song.
We can do that. So Duff's new song, we can call it Delicious Lil Movie Talk instead of trios like we did this time.
Yeah.
That's our new podcast name. Tuesdays are Goose Days. I abuse kangaroos. Tim Burton.
Bye.
Please flip the cassette over to side B to continue the adventure.
Now it's time for girls jumping on trampolines. Trampolines?
Trampolines.
That's my line. Line.
I believe he's asking for a line like in a play.